Alright guys, welcome back to Duty's Daggers, and we're doing an unboxing today. This is a knife that I bought myself. Recently we've been doing videos that, where we're unboxing a knife that someone has sent to me to check out, and then I gotta send it back after I'm done, which has been really awesome because we've been being able to check out some really nice, expensive knives. This one here though, this is one that I bought with my own money. Come on. There we go. It's a Spyderco. I'm very excited because it's been a little bit since I bought a Spyderco. If you recently watched my Spyderco collection video, I said there that my Spyderco collection is always growing because I'm continually adding another Spyderco every couple months or so. Just because there's so many. There's so many great Spydercos, and I really haven't even scratched the surface, honestly, of all the Spydercos that are out there. That's one reason. The other reason is they just make some of the best cutters out there, you know? You could pay more money and get a knife that's smoother and maybe snappier, maybe with titanium, maybe looks nicer, but it's hard to find a knife that cuts better and holds an edge better than a Spyderco. So let's get in here. Oh yeah. This is the Sage 5 in Maximet, baby. Oh yeah. One of my favorite blade steels. I knew I was going to buy a Sage 5. I was looking at them. You can get one in S30V, but if you pay more, you can get one in Maximet. And I just had to because Maximet is so good. So we got some, this texture actually looks different than like the regular lightweight texture. There's something different about it. I can't quite put my finger on it. Let me see, do I have any lightweight scales up here? Hold on. I should have some. I'm not gonna dig around for him. Anyways, let's go ahead and flick this. All right, nice. One cool detail I really always liked about this is the Spyderco is in bigger letters and it's kind of arced on the tang there. This is the only Spyderco, to my knowledge, that does that. Oh, they're almost always something like this, or let's see. My PM2, like that. This is different. I think it looks really cool. So this is right around native 5 size. We'll do some comparisons since I got it out here. Now, one reason I hadn't bought a Sage 5 up until this point, is because it's pretty similar to other Spydercos that I have already. The native 5. The Para 3, mostly those two. So it kind of seemed like redundant to buy a Sage 5. But I don't know. I just wanted to. Also, another reason is I think I'm going to leave this one with its lightweight scales on it because I've always changed the scales on my lightweight Spydercos, which I love. But I want to have one that's still really lightweight. So this is going to be my super lightweight, go-to super lightweight knife, That's kind of another reason that I bought it. So it's kind of in the middle of these two knives. If we look at them, the Para 3 has this big old hump right there that some people really don't like. The Native 5 has no hump. The Sage 5 has a little bit of a hump. So kind of right in the middle there. It feels really good. Really good. I don't mind the hump. But I do agree that this feels better. Just having the freedom to really put your thumb wherever you want back here without being locked into, you got to put it right behind there. Or like way over, but it just feels weird. This is a good middle ground. I feel like I can put my thumb up here or kind of right here or back behind here. This feels good. Let's see. Blade stock looks actually a little thinner than the Native 5, which is cool. Definitely thinner than the Para 3. So this thing should be a good slicer. Full flat grind. Feels thinner behind the edge too than both of these. Well, we'll get the calipers out and do all the measuring here in a second. This is the Taichung Taiwan Spyderco. Let's try the action. Ooh. That is a smooth compression lock. Sometimes Spydercos have to break in a little bit. That is really smooth. Detent is snappy. Centering is maybe a little to the left. Actually, no, I think that's perfect. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Yeah, the action feels good. No blade play, too. Having no blade play and that really nice falling shut compression lock action is awesome. Some Spydercos, if you want them to fall like this, there's just a slight bit of blade play sometimes. Not on this one, baby. Very, very sharp, of course. Let's get the calipers out. We will do a cut test with this knife, obviously. As far as like the tip in relation to the handle, let's see here. Almost exactly the same as the Native 5. Very similar to the Para 3 as well. The amount of belly, maybe a little less belly than the Para 3. Pretty much the same as the Native 5. Which this is my favorite Spyderco blade, the Native 5. So that's very sweet. Back here it starts looking a little different, but as far as just the edge, what it's doing, very similar to the Native 5. It looks like the spine is a little bit more rounded here on the Sage, while on the Native 5 it's still rounded. It's a little more of a straight shot. We have a little swedge here on the Native 5 also, and nothing on the Sage 5, just complete flat. So I feel like this is going to be a mean slicer. Let us check blade stock. 117 thousandths. Native 5. 125 thousandths. 145 thousandths. Definitely thinner on the blade stock. Behind the edge, we are looking at 22 thousandths. Yep, 22. That's a wide bevel, so that's part of the reason why. And remember, sliciness is not only having to do with thickness behind the edge. There's a ton of other factors, and even more importantly than that is blade stock thickness. So this is going to be a mean slicer, even though this is maybe a little thicker behind the edge than some other knives that are super thin behind the edge. It's talking like, 8 thousandths, 9 thousandths, this being like around 20, 21, 22. Definitely thicker, but the whole grind, the blade shape, the blade stock, all lends itself to slicing. Para 3 behind the edge is about the same, 19, 20, 21. And Native 5 is probably about the same. Yep, 21. 21. Yep, all just about the same. And these are really good cutters, so. Cool. I'm very happy, man. It's going to be my new kind of go-to lightweight knife. Let's weigh them. Might as well. So both these are AWT scales. These are from AWT as well as these on the Native 5. Made out of aluminum. So we got Para 3, 2.6. Native 5, 3. 3. Oh, weird. Guess it's not going to be my super go-to. I mean, it still will be, but that's weird. Why is it the same weight as the Native 5? What? That's weird. Is there... There's liners on both sides. This one has skeletonization. Maybe that's it. There's no liners in this one. It's just pure aluminum. That's got to be it. And there's big pockets milled out in the aluminum. Interesting. I would not have expected that, but yeah, now that I feel them, it does make sense. So actually, the pair 3 is the lightest of all these. Which, yeah, this is really light. So this was a lightweight. These are scales made for the lightweight version. So there's no liners on the inside of this at all. And big, big pockets milled on the inside. So yeah, this is a very lightweight knife. Well, whatever. I'm still not going to change the scales, probably. I actually kind of like these. They're nice and grippy, and they kind of look nice. So there you go. Happy to have another Spyderco in the collection. And yeah, cut test coming very soon. Please like the video before you leave. That helps me out. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.